Behind me here is one of Montana's new floor plans for 2024 that I am so excited to hear what you think about, because this has a L-shaped sectional sofa in it, and it's a huge living room, desk facing out into the campsite. There's just so many great things to talk about with it. Let's go take a look. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. For y'all that are new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and for you returning viewers, I am here at the Hershey RV show. You probably have already seen other videos from me at this show, and so I just gotta let you know real quick, I'm gonna go through this video a little bit quicker than I normally would so I can show you more great options that are here at the show if you are not able to make it. Because this is the show where a lot of manufacturers debut their new stuff for 2024, which is what we're looking at here with this new 2024 Keystone Montana. You'll be able to see the floor plan layout and the specs on the screen. It is a 3531 RE. And one of the most impressive things about this is if you are looking for a fifth wheel under 40 feet, this is it. It is 39.5 feet long and gonna give you a great under 40 foot option. I'm gonna actually come around to the specs real quick just so we can see the exact measurements on this specific fifth wheel. And the way that this one is equipped, we are right at 12,960 pounds unloaded, has a 3,110 cargo carrying capacity, and that's going to put you at a gross vehicle weight rating of 16,130 pounds there. So it's definitely, you know, not your biggest fifth wheel ever. Still going to recommend something like a, let's see, let me go back and look at those specs. I was just reading them off. I wasn't really comprehending it. Okay, so 16,000 pounds fully loaded. Gosh, I mean, I would recommend a 1 ton for something like this. It's gonna depend on where you're towing and whatnot and what kind of towing you're looking to do, but definitely gonna be comfortable with a 1 ton. You're gonna have the best towing experience with that for sure. You actually have new exterior decal packages as well. The one right behind me here has the previous 2023 model exterior decals, and they touched up the inside as well. So let me just kind of walk back here. This is what your 2023 looked like. Now when we step up here, this is what your 2024 is going to look like on the outside. So they did touch it up a little bit. I definitely like the changes. It's a little tough to see the front cap, but you can see they have that like color that swooshes all the way down across the front cap there now. And it's more of a white exterior color versus a cream exterior color. So I like that change as well. And it just looks a lot more fresh, but it still stays true to what Montana has been. Now, as we go along the outside, you're going to have a molded fiberglass front cap. This is a full profile fifth wheel. It's going to be, you know, the biggest style fifth wheel that they build. Has a drop frame up front as well, giving you huge storage compartments. Definitely rated to live in full time. Montana does test these for 4-season camping. So it is equipped in every way for what you need to camp in this for 4 seasons. You're going to have a road armor pin box up front. This is going to have a rubber bushing here to give you good shock absorption as you're going up and down the road, make you comfortable. You have this hitch vision plate here. This is going to give you a mirror so that you can actually see how your hitch is lining up in the bed of your truck with the pin box. That is a patent by Keystone, so only Keystone has that. You also have LED lights up on the front cap as well. Slam latch baggage doors up here, so I love this. You don't have any metal clips to deal with, and all of your solar equipment, batteries, and battery disconnect switches are in here with a 30 amp solar charge controller. Storage space down underneath here as well. And then it has Lippert's new auto leveling system. I actually don't know a whole heck of a lot about this yet. I did see Lippert post it on their Instagram page, but I haven't actually done much research into it yet. But it looks like it has a pivoting kind of base there, and the base looks bigger than what we saw on previous auto leveling systems. But it is a 6-point hydraulic auto leveling system on this fifth wheel, fully enclosed underbelly. All your water tanks and water lines sit above the insulation in the underbelly, and you have 12-volt heat pads on all your water tanks. So you are equipped in every way to make sure your water tanks and water lines do not freeze. Now down through here, you have your pass-through storage compartment. Nice big storage compartment. That drop frame makes this a really large space. If you want to install a TV here, you can put a mount here that would allow a TV to slide out, and you have your TV connections. Central vac connection there as well, so you can have a vacuum hose that you can use out here in the exterior portion of your RV. And then it does have aluminum framing in here. It is climate controlled, and they even wrap the subflooring underneath here so you don't see any exposed wood, giving it a cleaner finish. And finally, welds on both sides of all of your frame connections. Slam latch doors here, I really appreciate that. I don't like dealing with metal clips, so that's a nice premium on there as well. Nice big awning. The LED light is not on, but it does have an LED light strip up in the awning as well. And then you have two JBL speakers right there. You're gonna have the new safety rail from MORryde. I definitely prefer this because it allows you to grab that handle without having to take a step up on one of the steps, and then it just goes flat against the wall when you are going down the road. You're gonna have a Saloon G-rated tire, and this tire here, it is a 235/80 R16 tire with a road armor suspension, so one of the best suspension systems you will get coming directly out of a manufacturing facility without having to upgrade anything. You have tire pressure monitoring built into all 4 of your tires, and you even have it in the spare as well. So something Montana does that most other brands don't do is putting tire pressure monitors in your spare tire as well. You have a rack and pinion style hydraulic slide out here for your bigger slides, and then if this Montana is like any of the others I've looked at, you probably have a cable driven slide for your smaller slide out boxes. We'll take a look at that in a second though. Ladder to get up onto the roof, prep to add a backup camera, brake and reverse lights on the back. You'd be surprised at how many fifth wheels don't have reverse lights built in, but you do get that with Montana. I can see up there you do have a cable driven slide on your bedroom slide and your hydraulic slide out mechanism here for your larger slide. And look at how big this slide out is. I wish I could get a better angle to show how far that goes out, but this is, I mean, you get a sense for how big this space is on the inside just by looking at how big that slide out is. So I'm really excited to go show you this. Normally I would get up on the roof, but I'm just trying to go a little bit quicker, but you do have prep to add more solar on the roof as well. It is already equipped with solar. We'll take a look at that when we go by the door. And then this has a 3,000-pound towing hitch on the back. You have everything you need to tow off the back of this fifth wheel if you want that also. As we walk back around this way, this is going to show you all of your solar options. So with Keystone and specifically Montana, these are the 4 options you're going to have. This one here, the 220 watt option, is their standard option. Everything is going to come with at least this from Keystone. This is going to keep your batteries charged. Second option is your 400 watt solar system. You will still see a lot of these on dealer lots because a lot of dealerships will order it with the 440 watt option. The 660 and the 1320 are going to be custom options. You will very rarely see a dealership order these options because this is a $12,000 option. This is about a $20,000 option. This runs one AC in the RV. This runs all your ACs in the RV. So those are your options there depending on what you want from solar. This one here allows you to run outlets off of the inverter there. And then the 220 watt option just keeps your batteries charged so they don't die on you. There's a propane quick connect line under the steps here right there. Hopefully you can see that there. And then you have a step above solid step here. So that's going to make contact with the ground. This is weight assisted. As you move this up and down out of the door, you're not going to have to support that weight. And again, this is the 3531RE. It is 4 Seasons Living rated. And as we go inside here, be ready to let me know in the comments what you think about this fifth wheel. Because again, this is a brand new floor plan. And this is something similar to what we saw from the Cougar 320 last year, but now we have it in a Montana, and it's giving you this huge sectional sofa here in the living room with this kind of U-shaped kitchen, and it is really exciting. I had to stop the video there. That was kind of funny. There was actually an employee that was behind the slide out here. So get back into it here. I'm going to actually start in the living room space, and then we'll come back to the kitchen. So this is going to give you a huge L-shaped sofa. You have 4 cushions that way, 3 cushions this way. What's so nice about this is I'm 6'2" and I'm sure I can fully lay out on this space right here. So if I go to lay down, yeah, this is about where my feet go for me to fully lay down in this fifth wheel. So it's probably about 6'5", probably about 6'5" on the length there for this bed. So, or for that couch, you could use it as a bed. So you can actually take a nap in a fifth wheel like this. You can lay down on the couch. A lot of kids even will be able to lay this way, or adults. It's probably at least almost 6 feet that way actually. So good length on that too. And then I'm near certain this is going to be a trifold sofa. It is. So what this means, what is so cool about this too, is this is going to pull out and make into a bed. And this is basically going to turn this whole entire space into one giant bed when you pull this out. So I'm not going to take the time to do that right now because I am at a show, but when you pull this bed out, it is going to make one giant bed here in this living room area. So that is really exciting. And then directly across from here, you have a 50-inch screen TV that comes up out of that space, so you can collapse that down to have a great big view out of your window there when you want it. Everything you see as far as the woodwork in here is all solid hardwood. And then Montana does a couple extra things that just give it so much more of a classy look. Things like the black AC vents that I still haven't seen in any other brand that I can recall. The black ACs in here, and your ACs have a residential air filter built in. Black ceiling fan, LED lights in the crown molding, and even look at this support piece that goes across there, or just a decorative piece that goes across there. Something I've never seen Montana do before until this floor plan here. So lots of extra design elements that are all solid wood that just make this feel so nice and so premium. Now you're gonna have additional storage, so if you're thinking of living in something like this, they do pack in some additional storage up here above the TV. These are glass panel cabinets there, look really nice. This is a smart TV here, so you do have things like Netflix, YouTube, things like that on here. And this is a JBL sound system that will also have, or should have, I should say, a subwoofer, yep, down underneath here. And then you have your gain control knob for just the subwoofer independently. Also looks like controls, or a spot right through here to run cables, so you can actually get stuff that's wired through here to the TV. So that is a nice convenient thing to have as well, because game stations, things like PlayStation, Xbox, or Blu-ray players will all fit underneath there as well. But it's nice that you also have a smart TV so you don't have to depend on those things. Outlets and USB ports also on both sides of these tables, so lots of outlets. And then to my left, look at this. You have what is basically like a desk space or an eating space. You have little shelves worked down underneath here, so this is just really nice, well worked out finishings there. These bars here are going to help hold these chairs in place while you are in transit. And then these are just nice looking bar stools that are gonna give you such a cool spot to look out into your campsite, enjoy some breakfast, set a computer up here or whatever you wanna do. You do have outlets here on this side, and just such a nice space to be able to look out into your campsite. Imagine you're camping with some friends or family or whatever, and you're just spending some time inside your RV. You can just sit here, hang out. You can see everything that's going on, but you can get your space to like get away for a second and still not feel like you're missing out on anything. If you're anything like me, I get a ton of FOMO when I know that everybody's out hanging out and I'm not present, but sometimes I just want my space to like get away for a second. So I love this option for something like that. So let me know what you think about this idea, because you don't see this very often, something kind of like this setup in a fifth wheel, especially like bar stools with a tabletop here. So let me know what you think. And that's pretty much everything in this space. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. You have nice big windows along this side as well. Day and night shades on all your windows in Montana, so another premium thing that not all fifth wheels in this price range have. You have valances that go down the whole window as well, so that allows, or that cancels out any excess bleed that would come through the sides of that blackout shade with light. And then that's pretty much everything in this space. I guess the last thing I should talk about is your slide out flooring here actually matches the other flooring. And this is a new flooring color for 2024. And then down underneath here, you do have a wrapped subflooring as well. So that is all wrapped underneath here. These two seats will recline. So these are going to be two independent recliners. And I'm curious, will it lay back? And you betcha it will lay back. So gonna lay all the way flat as well. They gave you the clearance to make sure that it does that, and it does have a pull-out cup holder as well. So you walk down this hallway, again, huge windows on your campsite. Look at all your campsite windows here. Gonna have a ton of views into your campsite. Don't have to miss out on any of that. And then a absolutely massive U-shaped kitchen with a dual pantry setup. This is something they went to in a lot of their Montanas, where this is kind of like your coffee bar area with your outlet there. And you do have the LED light strip in there as well. And then you slide this way. See, it looks really nice with the lighting in there as well. Kind of has like a textured glass panel. And then you have your pantry space on this side here. More storage up above. And I just looked up to the ceiling. This one that we're in has 2 ACs on it. You can get Montanas with 3 ACs, and if you are shopping in a warm climate state, it's more than likely that they ordered it with a 3rd AC option. And if you're in a colder climate state, they probably ordered it with a 2 AC option. But you can get a 3rd AC installed there, or you're gonna get the Max Air vent fan. Nice looking light fixture as well. Then coming down through this space here, really nice solid surface countertop here. I love how they did like a rounded kind of bezel look here on the countertop. So it looks really clean and just modern and kind of a soft touch there. You have a sink here. It's going to have both a solid surface sink cover and it's going to have a drying rack sink cover. And you have this additional rack for the bottom of the sink too, and a black faucet there. LED lighting underneath your countertop. So lots of LED lights in this Montana. Huge pull-out drawer here, tire pressure monitoring system in there as well. and soft close cabinets, plus open this up, storage underneath here. There's even a little, oh, there's a lip underneath here because of how this slides back. So that's why there's that lip there. And then you have soft close cabinet doors as well. Underneath here, you're going to find your spot for your trash can, and you will also have your sink covers down underneath here as well, with lights that automatically turn on when you open these doors. So that is so impressive too, just having that lighting already built in there. Love that. Then to your right, you're gonna have the Furrion stove and cooktop here. I love the look of this thing. This thing is about 24 inches wide, so this is a huge cooking surface, and it just has such a clean, modern, industrial look. I love it. Still gives you a very large size oven, and you're gonna get the additional storage underneath that you don't get with something like the Insignia 4-burner stove and oven. So this is actually my preferred oven choice here, this Furrion. I think it gives you the best of everything with still getting that additional storage, a very large oven, and such a clean looking cooktop there. Storage here next to the microwave, outlet down underneath here as well, and a Furrion residential size microwave and convection oven or air fryer. Storage up here. And then you have your residential GE refrigerator. So this here, what I really like about it, you have the water dispenser here in the door. It's gonna have a ton of space in there. It's a residential size refrigerator. And then you have in your freezer portion, you have an ice tray in there and multiple other trays here in this freezer. Again, slide out flooring here matches the other flooring, so don't have to stub your toes on anything, and it just looks nice and clean. And that is everything here in the living area. So let me know what you think about this design and this concept. And keep in mind, again, this is under 40 feet. So an under 40-foot option that gives you a great couple space. And if you're looking for a less expensive option, Keystone Cougar makes a very, very similar layout with their Keystone Cougar 320 RD, I think. It's a 320 RD or 320 RS, something like that. Dang, it's been a minute since I looked at that one. But Keystone Cougar has a less expensive option of this if you don't need quite all the luxury, but it's the same kind of layout. Now, as we go forward, you're gonna have your control panels here, all manual switches on your controls. You have all these shelves here that have this kind of woven PVC lining underneath them. It's kind of like a woven plastic carpet kind of material there. So it gives it just a nicer look and finish and protects that finishing there. You have a spot for coats here, key ring, and you do have a railing going up the steps, plus a railing going out the door. And finally, you have a central vac system with a floor sweep here. So this here is going to be your floor sweep mechanism, where when you flip this up, that's going to suck all of your debris and dirt up into your central vac, and you have this hose connection. Montanas will come with a central vac hose that will reach the entire interior length of the RV. Coming into the bathroom, this is my most exciting change for Montana for me, because this is something I've just been wanting Montana to do for years. And they finally improved their shower, giving you this 4 shower head setup, or kind of like a shower tower sort of setup. And they gave this fiberglass molded shower here that goes all the way up to the ceiling now, where it used to be cut like right here. So this is keeping up now with what we've seen in some of the other high-end fifth wheels that are in the same price range. Montana did a lot of things great prior to 2024 that really exceeded a lot of the other brands, but it was really tough when you walked into the bathroom and didn't see this setup that a lot of other brands have. So now you have this in the Montana. You get the flip up wood bench. Love that there. You're going to have storage through here. Storage through here, again, soft close cabinets, and spot for your trash can there. Porcelain foot flush toilet. It is nicely centered, so you have room on both sides. You have a sliding farm style door here for the bathroom as well. And then Montana went away from the bowl sink, so I think a lot of y'all will appreciate that. You now have a stainless steel sink that is very deep there. Your mirror here in the bathroom, and medicine cabinet storage here to the right. You're gonna have your storage space down underneath here, plus a spot for your toilet paper and 3 drawers that pull out. Now, we're gonna go back into the bedroom, and it's gonna have a sliding farm style door as well. And in the bedroom, they don't have the comforter or pillows here that it comes with, but go check out some of my other Montana videos if you're wanting to take a look at that. Really nice looking bedroom. Because this is under a 40-foot fifth wheel and they're giving you so much space in the living room area and whatnot. A little condensed here in the bedroom area, but obviously you're not gonna spend all your time in here. Really love that you have these reading lights that have 2 different light options. So kind of an ambient halo light and a directional reading light. Outlets, USB ports, and a shelf up here over the window. day and night shades on your windows, and a nice looking kind of textured headboard there as well. Coming to this side, you have a smart TV in the bedroom, and it is actually framed out, so giving it a much cleaner look. You're going to have 6 drawers here that pull out, soft close on those as well. Window here, day and night shades, and of course, you have to be prepped to add washer and dryer in this fifth wheel, as you are there. Have your closet here. Going to have your clothing rod across the top, motion activated light in there as well. Outlet in here, multiple shelves, and what will be essentially a hamper for you with that there. You actually have a good amount of space to walk on this side of the bed, and then your mattress actually has a firm and a soft side. So it's more of a unique mattress, a more premium mattress that you get with Montana. It's possible you may not actually have to upgrade your mattress on this Montana. Storage down underneath here as well. There's your central vac hose, and that is pretty much everything on this Montana fifth wheel. So let me know what you think about this new floor plan. If you think this is something practical that you would like and enjoy, or if you think it's just absolutely ridiculous, let me know. And then if you haven't already, in the description of this video, there's a link to my other YouTube channel that I have not posted any videos to yet, but I will be. It is for my company, Firmly Unbound, and I'm very excited about what is gonna be going on there. Videos are coming, so down in the link below in this description, you can find that channel and go subscribe to that channel. That way when I do post the first video there and start uploading videos to that channel, it's stuff that you're definitely gonna wanna see. You will not miss that. So go subscribe to that channel there, and then let me know what you think about this new Montana in the comments below. And that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, live firmly unbound.